One more go, boy. Let's do this.
One more go. We could stop now.
She comes at you swinging.
You don't know what you've gotten yourself into. And then goes full anime.
Yeah, Gerba's on the ground bleeding out, dead.
And then Derek looks at everyone and goes, "It's a shame. She seemed like a tough warrior." And then he collapses to the ground.
That was a top 10 enemy battle.
We have a ship down on the Moraga River that we brought us here. We could move towards the ship.
Which way is north so we know to go the opposite way?
Yep. I'm not very good at telling the direction.
Does anyone know which way is north?
Do you guys need to know where north is?
I mean, technically we need to know where south is, but to the ship. To the
Great
south.
idea,
To my
Captain
ship.
King.
North.
No.
South. Pardon.
The bottom north.
Let us off.
All right, welcome back to Twits and Crits. Funhaus, we're trying to play Dungeons and Dragons here.
What do you mean trying? We've been playing
How
Dungeons
dare
and
you.
Dragons with
Seasons.
varying rules from episode to episode.
I'm
Yeah.
still
Seasons,
trying. Let the
everything.
record show I'm still trying.
Yeah, I'm still trying too.
Yeah, we're doing a good job.
we
Just
are
not
definitely
exactly
trying.
D&D all the time.
Yeah, and that's fine.
It's always D&D. That's the
It's-
point
it's
of
our
D&D.
show.
It's our special brand of D&D.
There you go.
It is
Yeah.
special.
D&D can be anything you want it to be as long as you have these exact die from wizardsofthecoast.com.
They're the wizards with the most.
Remember how we almost called this show Wizards of the Roast?
No.
No, we never almost did that.
Oh, I see.
What did we do last time, Dan?
I was going to ask you that, Lawrence.
Oh, shit.
Decker has a perfect memory.
Yes, that's true. Decker does. He made a new friend, an orc fellow that may or may not be overweight with a ponytail.
That's right.
Is his name Orc Fellow?
Yam Yam. Or,
Yam Yam.
or Piggy.
Can we call him Yam Yam Orc Fellow?
Wait, but what's the name of the orc?
So
This game.
he long-term borrowed a treasure map. And because I only care about my character, that's all I remember.
Long-term borrowed.
Stole.
There was a diplomatic incident with a whole gang of orcs. Turns out that Derek has inherited a warband, or at least
Earned.
the ones that are still alive. There was a bit of
You
a,
didn't
there was a
earn
bit of a
I
kerfuffle.
fought for it. I had to battle for it.
You did defend it.
And I defended it.
At the battle end,
Yeah.
I think we stopped
Everyone
halfway
fell
through.
asleep.
Mere seconds after handing the entire keep over to the orc hordes, it also detonated.
Oh, right.
Oh, that was
Yeah.
my bad.
Yeah, that's right. That was
Sorry.
Racsan.
But now I think we're on our way to a ship. There was
Yes.
some talk
Well,
of a
it-
ship.
Ship?
In typical you guys fashion, you decided to sit and take a nap.
Yeah,
Right.
because we need to rest when we can.
Yeah, I need a roll for some help because I don't have merch.
That's right.
So
You were almost dead.
I ain't got merch.
Aside from inheriting an orc warband, earning an orc warband, I don't think we had yet decided on our next course of action. Aside from recuperative slumber.
What was the ship you referenced?
The orcs have a ship down on the river.
Okay, because I think we talked about heading toward that.
Yeah.
But then we slept.
Yeah, but
Then
then
we
you
slept.
insisted on naps. And you know what? And Derek passed out because
Yeah,
he was pretty
It's
close
probably
to
for the
pass.
best that we just approach that with full health.
I believe on a larger scale, there are some trans-dimensional happenings going on in the realm. Perhaps some monsters have been let loose from time and lands unknown.
Also, it's King Captain Derek.
And also Shattercock almost had lesbian sex.
Almost had lesbian sex.
Really?
Does it count as lesbians if it's with an
I
orc?
mean, like, you know.
If two women are
whatever.
close, it's almost lesbian sex.
That's more
They
interracial. That's closer to like a dog than another woman, right? Sorry.
Are you calling Shattercock a dog?
I'm just
or-
saying it's a different race. It doesn't count as mate. Does it count as lesbians? It's an orc, right?
Lawrence is digging himself into a hole he can't get out of.
I am just asking questions.
You say race,
Speaking
but I think you mean
lesbians, he's
species.
digging himself into a hole.
I do
He
mean
can't
that.
get out of it.
Yeah, you got to stop saying race.
Oops.
When you mean something else.
Interspecial.
This is only first members, right?
What does it
Yeah.
count when you fuck an animal?
I know.
No, there's like half orcs and stuff, so they can all have sex.
They're not-
Is that what it is?
Are orcs beasts?
No, orcs are a species.
No,
they're
they're-
sentient.
Asshole.
Well,
They're humanoid.
No, orc is a
Oh,
race.
the orcs
no,
hate humans.
No, it's like all the,
But
in
they are
this
still
world.
a-
It's like
It's like she
dogs.
scissored a dolphin. Thank you. That's
like
what
dogs.
I'm saying. Yes.
They're still a
So
humanoid.
it's like, you
I
know,
would
it-
think.
Orcs are not dogs.
No,
Or dolphins.
Orcs
not
are like
beasts.
Labradors, and Shattercocks, whatever the half dragon
corgi?
things are like Dalmatians. They can still bang.
There you
Oh,
go.
oh, I see.
It's
what
still
you're
okay
saying.
to
Okay.
bang, but they're
Got it.
different. They
Got it.
come from different origins.
They can all
Human
bang.
analogy would have been
Everybody can bang.
Jesus,
It's like Mass Effect.
No, how is a human analogy the same?
You just named two different types of dog.
Yeah.
What if you just do two different times of? Never mind.
like a Neanderthal and some other kind of like hominid.
Yeah, it's different.
A
Oh, boy.
stapler.
Human beings are all one species, whereas a Dalmatian and a golden retriever are different species of dog.
Are we playing D&D?
Yeah, yeah. Where are we going?
What about
I
like a
mean-
Dalmatian and a Shetland pony?
You would
No,
be.
Those are two
different.
different.
All
That's
right.
two different.
All right.
You would be.
Actually, if you get
Please
a
head it-
horse, the
please head
fucking
us off.
donkey, you get a
He's
mule.
got a point.
Thoughts?
Head us off. Head us off.
So yeah, you guys are still at this fort. I know Derek at least is passed out.
Do we have to roll for naps?
I'm like over there
and not
somewhere.
everyone
I
has
win.
to necessarily take a nap.
Well, wait, didn't we carry Mary into the?
He's passed out like
I don't
on the
know.
back of Chauncey, I believe.
That's right.
Oh,
so he's
boy,
got. He's
so
with. I think
Chauncey's
he's with the
passed
group.
Okay.
I think you're because we put you on the back of the horse.
So are we gonna take a long rest? Am I gonna sleep for a long time, or should I roll some hit die?
I don't mind taking a long rest.
What do you guys want to do? Lisa's already tired of this.
I hate the resting stuff. I wish we could just say we take a long rest and we're done.
You can take a long
We
rest.
can. Why
That's
can't
what
you?
I'm asking if we
I
should
do
do
have
it.
a few
But,
plans, but
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
So
Do
you
we have
guys.
dreams?
It doesn't matter. Like,
Love
yeah, let's dream. I love dreaming.
Yeah.
That's more
Well, I
interesting
think
than anything.
so last time you guys decided on a short rest. So
Uh-oh.
Derek is passed out.
Okay.
I don't know if the rest of you are trying to sleep or nap or anything.
Sure.
But
I already recovered my
yeah,
spell
I think,
slots.
I think
so
he's
yes.
the only person that actually
Grimo's
has
just-
lost health.
Chilling, playing his switch. That's a switchblade that he just flips open and close. So he'll just keep watch kind of while they're sleeping.
So yeah, it's about 3 a.m. right now, just so you guys know. It is the middle of the night or early morning. I don't know what you call that. Some of the orcs have set up tarps and tents because it is raining profusely still. So you guys can catch cover under there. Derek,
if it's a short rest, then I'm gonna roll to get some of my health back because I had 1 after the fight and then somehow got 7.
yeah, one of the
think
orcs healed
One
you
of the
up.
orcs
yeah.
came up and touched me.
If you roll under a 10, you lose health. You're dead.
So that's 4.
Wait, is that a D20 you're rolling?
To be
No.
12.
It's a 12.
Hey.
That's better.
Yeah.
All right, so that's 11, 14. Okay, so what is that? 14,
21?
21 plus my 7 plus 1. Okay.
That's good.
Sure, I'm back on top,
Yeah.
baby.
Right on. And since you are asleep, roll a d20 for me.
Oh, here it comes.
Yeah, I know.
It's a dream die.
12
Sweet.
plus my dream proficiency.
No, 12 I think passes for a good dream.
Yes.
If you want to tell us what Derek's dreaming about.
Derek is dreaming about the exact battle he just had, except he didn't take any damage. And then at the end, people started throwing dog bones in celebration. And then they made him a dog bone crown and put it over his head and then carried him around. And they already had a statue made of him winning that battle,
was fast.
standing on a pile of dog bones.
When he's wearing the crown, does he like try to like eat it? Like,
Yeah, he does drool a little bit, and then he's actually just curled up, and then his bloody tail is slightly doing this, and he's kind of running in place.
Right on. So Koja, the female
Oh, that's what her name
orc
was.
leader.
I was trying to remember what the one that. Did we almost kiss or did we kiss?
You kissed her, I
Hey,
believe.
you wake up in bed. What's your name again?
But she puts a little blankie over Derek, who's kind of
Oh,
curled up and
so-
sleeping.
We're still running.
These moments of tenderness, we have to savor them.
We do.
No,
It's true.
it's nice.
So Seg, the kind of orc priestess, witch doctor, walks up to Racsan.
Don't touch my stuff.
I've never seen power such as yours. The destructive powers, impressive, an amazing strike against Gael and the forces of control. I look forward to learning and studying with you, Racsan, sir. I do wish to barter for Gerba's head, the one you're wearing atop your helmet.
My hat, gotcha.
Yeah.
What power?
I would like to keep her, and I have several other heads I could trade you for.
Interesting. What do you got? Whose head?
Oh, well, this was Grunch. He was a good warrior. What do you look for in a hat head these
Well,
days?
I want to make sure I have a good psychic connection with them.
Oh,
May I test a psychic connection with what's his name?
Grunch.
Grunch.
And she holds out a sack of
Okay.
heads.
And then I touch Grunch's head. And should I roll to see if I can have a psychic
Sure.
connection? Okay. 14.
That sounds like a connection.
That's good. Okay, so Grunch then tells me. So now I hear Grunch. Do you want to play Grunch?
He's looking on his phone.
Well, it's the magic words.
Oh.
Yeah.
Magic words.
I thought of a good little backstory here
All right.
because we've been talking about Dwarkar in a while.
I don't think
So
he did.
We forgot.
So Grunch goes, Racsan, I am here to help you do away with the evil spirits. And I go, what evil spirits? Dwarkar has lived in your family for generations. Hold me, and I shall give you the magic phrases that will do away with the evil demons.
Uh-huh.
I go, okay, give me a sample.
Elise is falling asleep.
And Grunch, Is this really boring for you?
No, go on.
Can you read? Do you want to read
Cardor.
Can you play Grunch?
You're playing it very
I
well.
don't think anyone else needs to play grunge.
Speak these, and I will teach ye the rest. So when you're near me, darling, can't you hear me?
Creepy peasant boy.
The love you gave me, nothing else can save me.
Oh, those are song lyrics, I
When
think.
you're gone, how can I even try to go on? When you're gone, though I try, how can I carry on? I will tell you the rest if you switch bodies with me. I go, I don't care for that next, so I go to the other head.
Oh, okay. All right.
boy.
All right. Moved on
So
to the
she's
next
jiggling
head.
around trying
Yeah,
to
I'm
get another
not
head
into
out
that
of
one.
the
Who's the
sack.
other head?
This can be Stoop.
Stoop. All right, roll for Stoop. That's a 2.
No, boy, not get along with Stoop.
Okay, Stoop just goes, "Arr!" And so it's just nothing. There's nothing there. Okay, is that the last head?
No, I've got Batoot now.
Batoot. All right, rolling for Batoot. 3.
Huck. All right. What about Scooch?
Scooch. All right, 12.
That sounds like a connection to me.
Okay, someone needs to play Scooch
How
now.
many heads are there?
Hey guys, it's me, Scoot.
Hello, Scooch. I'm Racsan. What can you do for me?
I'm gonna get the demons out of your brain pizzas.
You too? Wow.
Yes.
How you gonna do it?
You just put me on top of your noggin and I'll stuck them away.
Sold. I will trade you heads now.
Okay, it's me. What am I? Scoots.
There you go. Yeah.
All right, so I switch heads.
Whoa,
thank you,
you
thank you.
serious tall? I'm gonna be thick.
How's the view up there, Scooch?
I can't see nothing but clouds.
You're like my periscope, and I'm the submarine.
I'm not a bird.
Okay, are we done with that?
This is supposed to be our rest.
So yeah, Seg takes Gerba's head and wanders back off in this direction.
Okay, is that what you wanted?
Sure, yeah.
Is that what you wanted?
Racsan wakes up from his dream.
So Seg and one of her little followers go about piling up. They're kind of piling up some bodies in a circle. These are all dead orcs.
Uh-oh.
These are all dead orcs.
Sounds like a freaky party.
Oh my god. Look at all those dead
Stay away from the.
All right, so Seg also goes over and borrows Koja's sword.
Which one's Seg?
She's
Somebody should have warned me. I didn't bring my
Oh,
coat.
Koja's sword.
Yeah, borrows the sword, kind of walks back and is messing around with these people over here. Miri passed out last time. Has no idea what's going on.
Yep.
He snaps awake right about now, but then he does his once a day where he needs to shout out something truthful.
Yeah, I knew we
Immediately,
forgot
yeah.
about that.
But as he snaps awake, he shouts out this.
I pop up, and before I'm able to react to the extreme pain in my head, I say, "Fuzzy bottom, fizzy wickets."
It's not truthful,
Yeah, wasn't it?
really.
Yeah.
I mean,
Something
it might
about
be.
him?
It should be something truthful.
Is that like
Oh,
the
that's
woman you lost
true.
your virginity?
Is
Yeah.
that true?
Yes, that's true.
Oh.
It's a dwarven truth.
Wait, he
Okay.
says this out loud so we can question him about it later?
Yeah.
Excellent.
I think we all take note of it, though.
Fuzzy Wuzzy Bottom Bear?
Yep.
Fuzzy,
Fuzzy Wuzzy Bottom Wickets?
fuzzy wuzzy bottom.
Is that
wickets.
Ewok?
No.
He's like,
Oh,
then
it's an Ewok.
He sings the song of his people. Nope, nope. Celebrate the love. Yep, nope.
What's Grima doing short rest? No, he hates short rest.
He hears some orcs having sex in one of the tents near him. So he's trying to like make the switchblade louder so he doesn't have to listen to it because he's just a whole pent up ball of sexual energy and frustration.
Do you need audio cues to help sell the illusion?
Yes.
You do the other one.
Tired of listening to all these sexy orcs.
Ooga.
Wee.
Is that Scooch?
Skylar, I hope that Scooch is like plotting for control of the body.
Scooch is just here to have a good time and take over the world.
That's my Scooch.
So Piggy, the little orc with the ponytail, actually kind of sidles up next to Grimo.
Nice.
Grimo, tell me about your steed. This is a magnificent creature. And he tries to like pat it a little bit.
Yeah.
Is this a child or just kind of a simple?
He's like a 13-year-old.
Okay.
He's fucking Lawrence in 1994.
Simple Jack.
He's wearing
Grimo,
sandals and socks
Yeah.
over his little orc feet.
Grimo kind of like puffs out his chest and he like makes Chauncy do this little like tries to get him to do like a little like kick up flourish move, but Chauncey can't do it because he's got
Chauncey's tail
diabetes.
falls off.
Yeah, Chauncey needs some of his insulin.
Do hooves
He has diabetes.
Because of diabetes.
He has
It's just like,
I know.
like a fingernail.
Yeah, it's hanging on though.
Yeah.
Snaps.
There's a weird little thread in there.
You know, like when you see like a 1920s hobo, like, and
Yeah.
it has the shoe, but it's the boot doesn't actually
opens
come
up,
over.
yeah.
That's what Chauncey's hoof is.
Do sweet ride. Yeah, this is Chauncy. Well, I guess technically Chauncy too. Yeah, I'll take you for a ride if you want, Kib.
Absolutely. What a beautiful girl. Can I give her a treat?
Girl,
I knew Grimo was going to say that.
this is the great, brave warhorse, Chauncy too. He's all man.
At this point, can a rib pop out of his side?
His penis falls and hits the ground.
What are you talking about, girl?
I don't see a what's the word for it?
Combobulator?
It's the thing that it pees out of.
Fizzywism? What did you say?
It doesn't have a fizzywism.
Oh yeah, it doesn't have physical. And then Grimo sees the vagina and not the penis, and it's like the camera would zoom in on him, and his mind's blown.
Can the vagina do like a?
Yeah. Can something dead like a bird just fall out of it?
Oh.
Yeah, and then Grimo's playing back in his head all the memories he's had, all the moments where he was like talking about guy stuff with Chauncy, and they were like just being
Never
buds.
did any of that. Sports.
And then Grimo realizes he has a newfound respect for Chauncy too, because he realizes that his greatest war ally was a female.
And then period blood just shoots out of it.
It doesn't have a period
way past
anymore.
that.
Yeah.
It comes out in a log.
It comes out solid log.
In fact, it's an actual log.
Coagulated.
And Grimo sees that, and he takes one of the tampons that he carries Shattercock's like
Sure.
Oh, yeah, that's
feminine
right. Yeah,
products
thank
for
you.
her.
Thank you
Is
for
it
So
doing
just a bundle of hay?
he
though?
takes that and
Get it on his
he
shoulder.
inserts one into Chauncy too.
Ugh.
It's like loading a torpedo.
And he goes, we're all plugged up. Jump on the back, kid. Let's go.
Its sides open up.
What
and
happened
show-
this season? What happened?
He's all.
Can just a couple teeth fall out?
Of the
but from
vagina
where?
or his
Yeah,
mouth? So, but
Wrong
Grimo,
teeth.
he doesn't put it in all the way because he needs to leave a trail so they can find their way back. Like Hansel and Gretel.
It's old school GPS right there. Just leave a trail.
Anyway,
All right, so Koja walks up to Shattercock with a kind of a bundle, and he goes,
Yeah.
Shattercock, she got a sore throat.
No.
Wizard did it.
I Miss Shattercock, I have a gift for you. I hope you like it. He hands you, and it's these like really sweet fucking pants. You've been like
crotchless.
Oh, I love crotchless pants.
for you. They just I saw them. I saw you, and it looked like they'd go together.
Do they have any magical powers?
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's okay.
They're just pants. I noticed you were not covered at all, and I
well-
didn't know if you would like to protect yourself from the elements.
Grimo, hold on these pants for me.
Grimo's gone.
What?
That horse doesn't
It doesn't
move
matter.
very
It throws it over where Grimo was.
It lands in just a pile of Chauncey 2's period blood.
Well, it just knocks the
It's
cube
like
over.
it's like fruit in Jello.
Oh. Thank you so much, Coach. They're beautiful.
Oh, I'm glad you like them.
I really do. That's as far as I'm going to go. Shattercock, she'd been thinking a lot about how she kissed Koja and realized she should probably scale it back because she didn't want to make the relationship progress too fast. She really likes Koja.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
So sit with me for just a minute, Shattercock.
Absolutely.
Could you tell me again how the Moondog brothers died?
Well, she kind of glances around to see if nobody's looking. Notices Grimo and Chauncy are gone. Derek's gone. Everything's clear. We were hired. We were hired to kill the Moondog brothers, and so we did.
Yeah.
We killed them. We're bounty hunters.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it worked out. I don't want to make you think that I'm upset with you at all. I just
It seems like you are.
I was a little unclear on the details. Derek owned up to killing Gron, but we're still kind of unsure what it is that happened to Grun. And as
We had to kill him too.
do you recall who did that?
I don't remember.
I don't remember either.
I mean, Decker would because of his keen
Racsan?
mind.
I think it was Racsan.
I want to be clear. We, previously in the past couple of hours just crowned Captain King Derek here. And since there were two Moondogs, they actually shared control of our clan. I wanted to make sure we are following the process of
So Racsan
crowning
is
the.
King Captain too.
Technically,
queen.
we need to get them to share power, and I was hoping to get your help on this since I don't know these fellows very well.
I don't know if Derek's going to share power
No.
with Racsan.
You think it might make them fight?
Maybe.
Hmm.
They're kind of crazy. How about this? How about you say, you heard Grimo killed Grun, right? Grun?
Yeah.
And then we'll crown Grimo King Captain.
Okay.
All right?
You think that would go over better with Derek?
I don't know what's going to go over better with Derek at all,
Okay.
actually.
They just look over at you. You're pretty fucking passed out.
Because I like Grimo. I think we should nominate Grimo.
Okay. All right. Thanks. Thank you, Shattercock.
No, anytime.
As Racsan just stands staring at the wall. No one's probably talking about me.
My eyes are rolling in the back of my head as the parasite.
Just
orc
you and
head.
me, buddy.
All right. Does anyone else do anything in this short rest? No one has a great tale to tell.
Grimo has decided that he's going to, though he knows now that Chauncy 2 is a female, he's going to retcon it for the sake of their friendship. He's going to pretend like he forgot that it's a female
very
and
brave
that
of Grimo.
Chauncy 2 is still his bro buddy. But he will change her
That's the
tampons
badge.
I was
when
gonna say, yeah, but
necessary.
It's still an actual female horse, right?
Yes,
Okay.
biologically yes, but
It's a
you know,
gender fluid horse.
yeah,
Okay.
and
Cool.
it's a gender fluid and generously fluid.
Oh.
You know, but yeah, sorry, he's Armand Tanzarian saying that.
Mhm.
Yeah,
We'll never speak of it again.
yeah.
Decker started writing down his adventures, except that in this version he has a cool samurai sword, and typically, not all the time, but typically leads everybody and does all the cool stuff.
Okay.
So he's well into chapter 1 at this point. I think he's already gotten late a couple of times. So things are really humming along.
In this story.
Yeah, page 3 I think is where he's at.
No,
I find what appears to be a detached horse penis and I sheathe it like a sword.
oh, nice.
Sweet.
He's a bit defeated in there, but
Yeah, I just kind of like a mush.
yeah, with your thumb a little bit.
And also, what's Miri up to?
I smile at Mary
I-
and wink when I do it.
I assume Mary's praying to a god of some sort, right?
No, I'm just like putting my armor against my head because it's cold and it's helping my head.
Oh, yeah, you're hungover.
It's like the best thing I can think to do, alternating.
That's smart. Maybe take the armor off.
Yeah, my brain's not on that level
okay.
of function right now.
Forget I was over here.
Are you about to tell us about more of your cool adventures?
Yeah, he's breached page 4 at this point. His sword has now turned into a laser sword,
Oh boy.
but it can turn back.
All over genres. All
Yeah,
over.
it's only just the one, the
Okay.
coolest one. It's mostly whenever he gets really, really angry, but also really awesome. His sword turns into a laser sword. And then when he's done fighting, it turns back, and then he sheathes it. It's cool. A little gust of wind blows.
Can
his
we
jacket-
wake up?
That actually is really cool.
Yeah, it's super cool.
But yeah, I honestly, I think Derek was the only one of you that was passed out. You can have a short rest and not necessarily have to sleep. You
Oh,
just
good.
kind of have to like chill and hang out and
Stare at a wall.
do nothing to,
And
stare at
done.
wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so are we ready to pack up and head to the ship? Is someone want to wake up the Captain King?
Oh, yeah, I'll wake him up. There.
What?
You feel better?
Yeah, I guess I feel a little bit better.
All right, good. So we're
Am I
going to
still King Captain?
Yeah. You're King Captain. Norman.
Yeah, and I feel great.
All right. We're going to go to the ship.
Okay.
Ready?
Is that,
Let's go
is
to my
that still
ship.
the plan?
Yeah, was that my plan?
Well, we had said something about it
Then
before
yes,
you passed
it
out.
is the plan.
All right. Quick question for you though, Captain.
Yes.
King. While you were asleep, I was talking to some of your fellows, and
I didn't say you should do that.
well, no,
Why would you
I
wanna
didn't
do
really
that?
ask for permission.
Feels like you should.
Just to speak
In the future. It's okay. In the future, just,
If I want to speak, I need to.
you're going to
get
talk
your
to my
permission.
subordinates, please.
So I was brought to my attention that one of your subordinates might have actually killed Grun, and then by law of blood would technically need to share the chieftainship of our clan with you.
What does that have to do with the King Captainship?
It's the same thing. That I believe King Captain is the regal name that you came up for yourself.
Yes, that is the name that the
So-
King Captain came up with for his empire.
You named yourself. You named yourself.
So what are
Fair
you
enough.
saying?
So what I'm saying is I heard Grimo did the deed to Grun, and you have to share power with him or have him relent to you.
Listen, if Grimo killed any of those or Moondog brothers,
Grun.
It was an accident.
Yeah.
And it wasn't like a cool battle like I did.
The accident or not.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
I feel like it should matter. If a bee stung,
Grima comes running up on Chauncy too.
What a
That's the sound of
magnificent
Chauncey's
creature.
queef.
It's very long.
What's up? Were you talking about something you need me for? Chauncy needs to take a shit.
if a
And
bee
done.
stung one of the Moondog brothers and they died from an infection, would you worship the bee?
Yes.
Then
Chauncey-
you guys are idiots.
It is a stupid law. It gets us in trouble sometimes.
I'm trying to change it.
Chauncey and Grima put out their cigarettes.
Chauncey smoking now?
Yeah, Chauncey's smoking
They're a
too.
horrible influence on this
Yeah.
horse.
Master Grimo, I heard tale of your deeds, and in fact, you, I believe, are up for honor of sharing the captainship of our clan with Derek here.
Excuse me. Do you think we could talk just the people alone?
You,
Who the
Maybe
Excuse me?
the dog could leave.
the Captain King?
Captain King?
Yeah, and Chauncey kind of like glares at Derek.
Would you give us a moment?
Chauncey
Out of the socket.
Chauncey is the only one that can communicate with Derek and hates Grimo.
Maybe you should communicate with Chauncey then.
Captain King, could you give us a moment?
Give you a moment.
It's a humble
I
request.
command you to go have a talk without me.
Please.
How about that? How about that?
Yes, Captain King.
Okay, so we trot. We trot over here,
Kind of like a light limp.
and Grimo, being on Chauncey, they're just about the same height. Like even though Grimo's sitting on Chauncey,
the back
and
is all arched.
Grimo's legs dragging.
Chauncey's legs are only about like
It's
yay
like,
long.
It's like a reverse scoliosis.
Yeah,
It's just-
I just, though I sincerely appreciate you thinking of me as your king, the real king captain you want, that's Decker. He's your guy. He's the great king, the great leader.
You people are just so confusing.
What do you mean, you people?
Can be
You and
mastered
your
by
people.
beating by a tree?
I was gonna say
I'm gonna give up on this. It's fine.
when you turn to look at Decker, he's got one hand and he's typing on his laptop, which is hovering like in a green cloud, and then the other elbow.
Oh no!
But you see, it's just a jacket though, so all you see is just the undulation of the fabric.
He's got those teeth.
Oh man, like look, he's even got the cool jacket.
That is a rather sweet jacket. Oh, I guess I'll go talk to Derek now, or Decker now.
Looks over his shoulder,
Excuse me.
turns back and keeps going.
And then Grimo and Chauncey like go back over toward Derek.
I like this.
Yeah, he has his reins and trot. Don't worry, dog brain. I told him that I could not be king.
I appreciate that. I think we both kind of knew that was the case. And, you know, it makes sense for me to be the king captain considering I did the deed. So I appreciate you just putting that to rest.
Derek, it is I, Chauncy. It has been quite some time since we have spoken.
Didn't it require magic last time? Or
Yeah,
They were tuning to each
It's
other.
more fun to just do
Yeah, they have
No,
a
I know,
connection.
I
They have
know.
a real
Yeah,
connection.
they did the magic and then they kind of
Derek
stayed
was
bonded.
inadvertently, because through his rage,
I know.
Okay, yeah.
tuning
I don't-
in to speak with
Yeah.
the nearby animal, which just happened
The-
on Chauncey's
Please
game.
continue,
character,
Chauncey, too.
Yeah, if you're gonna be here, make sure that one eye is
Oh, yeah, all closed.
Yeah.
It has been quite some time since we have spoken.
Yeah, almost not long enough.
Derek, I need your help.
What's the problem?
What is the problem? I'm really interested in finding out. There are a lot of problems with this horse.
He's broken.
Elise.
It's too open.
That's the horse trying to catch its breath.
Yeah.
It wheezes. Yeah.
2 steps.
It doesn't have
It
lungs.
lost too much blood,
We
right?
must summon Chauncy and the animal spirits of the four corners. And you must help me to kill Grimo.
Dennis, we rewrite the whole season.
That's fine.
I like that you said Chauncy and the other animal.
Will you help me summon?
Chauncy 1, Chauncy 2.
Will you help me summon Chauncy and the animal spirits of the four corners of the world to kill Grimo?
What is Derek?
Derek turns and walks away, and as he's walking away, he goes, "That horse hates you and wants to kill you."
And Grimo goes, Chauncy, did you hear that? There's a horse somewhere who wants to kill us.
More period.
So Kojo approaches Derek. He's pretty frustrated at this point.
Decker's
Wait,
masturbating.
Decker or Derek?
Decker, excuse me.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Sorry.
So I don't hear you coming. You'll hear me. Oh, so you just hear this like swishing sound and beating, and he's like got one hand on the laptop, going crazy.
Master.
Holy shit! So the second you say anything, he spazzes out. His laptop falls to the ground. He falls over. Yeah. His sunglasses fall off, so you see this like tan line around his eyes.
Tan.
Dirt.
You mean more pale line?
Yeah, more pale. Sorry.
Wait, so is the laptop open so you can kind of see what was happening?
Yeah,
It's like 8-bit, just.
yeah. Basically,
Yeah.
it was him writing out the dirty talk he was hoping to
Oh.
hear.
Oh, I
Like
thought
Decker, you're
Okay.
so hot. Oh my god, it's so big.
Gotcha.
Oh, if like Microsoft Sam could like start saying it on accident, like enabled.
So he hits the ground, looks around, is dazzled by the light for a second, sees his laptop, scrambles over to it, except his pants are around his ankles. So he's crawling on all fours, folds the laptop to his chest, and then glares back. It's like, what? He's like pawing his laptop, trying to get the dirt out of it.
She goes, I don't know. This was clearly a mistake. And she just wanders.
She walks away.
You can hear him crying.
Even Dan's tired of this bit.
Where's she head to now?
I think she's giving up.
I guess
No,
we're
actually, she catches Miri out of the corner of her eye. Master Miriadis,
Why?
a moment of your time, sir.
What?
So,
My head hurts.
Yeah, he hates other
I
races.
also don't like orcs, and my head hurts.
yeah,
Sorry, go ahead.
it's clear that you might have something against me, not because of who I am, but because of the way I look, and that's fine. That's gonna be fine. I can get past it. I'm used to it.
Wow.
But I seek a little bit of truth, and it is just impossible to get it from your group.
Chauncy 2?
I'm about to go talk to the horse.
Until there was a fart or a queef.
Neither could Chauncy 2.
Just
looking around.
Both its eyes.
What was it? It's like an iguana.
Sorry, dude.
You can tell by which eyes bugging out.
Master Miri, please set me straight on how it was that the Moondog brothers were killed.
We killed him. I don't
All right.
remember the details.
Dude, you don't
Derek
remember.
killed both of them.
I killed them both.
I just want her to go away. Yeah.
Oh, okay. He killed them both. I just assumed that would be impossible.
Pretty sure. I know it wasn't me.
You look over at Derek, and he's shouting, try and tell me I can't be solo Captain King, and he's trying to move a boulder, but it's too heavy.
You're just trying to prove your strength by moving a big rock?
Nobody. Yeah, it's a no one.
Okay, fine. All right, I am ready to leave when you all are. Let me just go get Seg real quick. I believe she was up to something. Just as that happens, so the wind is howling, the rain is just unrelenting, and Seg stands inside the circle of orc bodies around Gerba. She's kind of taken the head that Racsan was wearing, and she's sewn it on and kind of jammed it in to the place. She's up to something.
Yeah, clearly.
She plunges Koja's great big sword down through Gerba's chest as the wind picks up. The rain starts to fly. Gerba's body starts to spasm as Seg starts to chant. So the wind picks up. The thunder starts to rumble around you once again. You hear a drum beat. Boom, boom, boom. Slow and quiet at first. Boom, baba, boom, just testing out a beat. And then it comes loud and hard. It sounds like war drums of some demon army. The sound is huge, as if the drummer is just in your ear. The sky lights up and you are blinded and then deafened as a crack of lightning hits the tower of the fort. Crash, kaboom! Lightning cracks and strikes all around the hilltop. You hear shouting and screaming, a commotion off closer to the tower. You gather your senses for a moment and look over to see what was going on. And just then, bam! For a brief moment, all you can see is bright blue light, brighter than any summer day. Then before you close your eyes from that shock, the sound and power of the bolt connecting with a nearby tree sends you all to the ground. Everybody takes 8 damage.
Oh, wow.
So the lightning struck this tree over here. As the smoke clears, you see the tree still with singed limbs. It's still on fire, but you see a shadow rise up. A great, dark, undulating mass of material rising and forming from the smoke. Its shape seems to be formed of writhing, snake-like liquid tendrils covered in smoke, whipping around and consuming each other. The mass lurches forward and starts to form giant arms, pulling itself off the ground and towards you. It moves sort of like a gorilla, and then the monster makes for the closest creature.
In all this madness that's happening, Chauncy too takes like a piece of tree bark and then like scribbles like a message on it and then kind of like folds it up with his hoof
Cool.
and then passes it to like a sparrow friend, and they kind of like nod at each other, and the sparrow flies away with the message.
Decker's on the ground with his ass in the air, and his pants are still around his ankles.
So this is it's here, or is it nearer to us?
It's pretty close to Miri. Just move it a few spaces closer to it. So yeah,
It's always Miri.
that thing is coming right for Miri and starts swinging.
Who's on his back?
Of course it is. Yeah.
So yeah, we need a roll for initiative.
Yeah, let's do it. It's fighting the manifestation of all evil in the world. No big deal.
Everybody's
But
numbers.
then I kept rolling 20s, and that didn't
Remember to
feel
add your
fair.
initiative
15.
modifiers.
15.
Yeah.
Remember to add your thing.
I have 0.
Oh, never mind.
Oh, you are 11T. It's 11.
I'm last.
James's face.
2.
2 for me, none for you. What's that campaign?
Twix.
Twix.
Jeez.
7 for me.
I had 4.
Now I'm trying to figure out if
eight,
Decker actually
everybody.
was able to rub one out in
Monster
time or
was
not.
8.
If he finished.
This is going to influence the first few rounds of combat.
Oh, jeez.
I'm technically 17. Sorry.
Racsan first.
Yeah, I think I'm first. row of this.
Shadowcock.
Almost legal.
Monsters.
Ugh. I mean,
Decker.
I don't know how old Decker is.
I don't know either.
King
I know
Kessel's
it's in here somewhere.
Thank
Like
you.
26.
That sounds right.
Yeah.
All right, so
It's
yeah,
combat
the
Different theme.
that giant mass of a creature is dragging itself off the ground and lifts up a great big arm, swinging it at Miri.
What does Miri
Yeah,
do?
I think I was at full
Gets it.
except for that knockdown.
Now you have the ability enhancing hangover to help you.
Yeah, I don't know if the orc mead took any out of me.
Right, so yeah, the mass with its formed up arms takes a big swing at you and connects for 11 damage.
Oh, man.
This
could be the-
tired of our
could be the
shit.
fight we
He's just
die
gonna Try
in.
to kill us off.
Yeah.
It's about time.
Yeah.
I've been waiting for this.
Racsan.
I mean, I guess I can't really do much, so I'm gonna throw javelin. Here we go. Ooh. 20.
Wow.
Nice.
Great.
Everybody drink.
We haven't done this in a while.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
There's a 12 for damage. Or sorry, 6. My bad.
Don't you do double
Oh, yeah,
damage?
no,
6 for javelin.
the
Yeah.
javelin.
Does he do double damage because it was a crit?
You double
Sweet.
what it ends up being.
Double damage.
Okay.
Wow.
There we go.
Too much damage.
That's a 2
Double
plus
it.
3 per. Or sorry. So it's 7. It's 10.
I feel like Adam
That's
and Elise are the only ones who have rolled
20s.
Nat 20s.
20s, yeah.
Could be right.
I think you're right.
So anyway, throw my javelin at the black mass that
think he
hopefully
counts.
can die.
Yeah, so javelin sticks in it, but doesn't seem to affect it
That's
too
what
much.
Uh-oh.
That's what I thought.
We're gonna have to use our brains to win this fight.
Both of them.
Sledgehammer. Axe.
Shattercock.
Um,
Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Unless did you have anything else you were trying to pull off?
I go, what's his name? Scooch?
Scooch.
I go, Scooch, I don't think it worked.
Just try throwing more sticks at him.
You got it, bro. We high five.
How do you
That's just me hitting myself in the head.
So Shattercock notices, she sees the spear go in, and it doesn't really affect the movement of the creature, or it doesn't seem to be hurt in any way. So she kind of she squints her eyes and she goes, I've got an idea.
We'll have to seduce this beast.
And then her underwear falls off. But then after that happens, she casts Levitate. It's because what she's going to try and do is basically immobilize the creature. So she's going to cast Levitate on it. And what that does is it says one creature or object of your choice that you can see within range rises vertically up to 20 feet and remains suspended there for the duration. The spell can levitate a target that weighs up to 500 pounds.
Okay.
Is that valid, do you think?
Yeah, sure.
An unwilling creature that succeeds on a constitution saving throw is unaffected.
So I need to do a constitution saving.
Yes,
And your DC is 14.
it is.
I got 18.
All right, well,
That's a fizzle.
that didn't work.
No.
But at least your underwear fell off.
Well, you started levitating him up in the air, it started to work, but the creature's own magical power kind of took back over.
Did it grab a tree branch and grab a tree branch
Yeah.
and
Oh
then
yeah,
pull
cool.
itself back down?
They do.
All right, you know anything else?
Nah.
Grimo.
So Grimo's going to use his teleport wand to transport he and Chauncy to where the orcs are over there.
We need to get you a little Lego horse, huh?
I think so.
We do.
He won't be around much longer.
And so Grimo goes to the orcs and he says, my orcs, you know that I am your de facto king, Grimo. I refused the position, but you still probably think of me like that. We need your help to fight this monstrosity.
Okay, so you actually, all those orcs are pretty much dead except for Seg and Gerba. The once dead orc you do see is now like up on its feet and kind of shambling around,
Okay.
a bit confused.
So I'm speaking to those two, to Seg and Gerba.
Okay, what did you say to them again? I'm sorry.
I said, to rally around us and help us fight this monstrosity.
Absolutely.
And Chauncey 2 rolls his eyes.
They were already
One of them
doing
rolls all
that.
the way out.
we're right behind you. Let's go.
All right, and then how much extra speed do I gain because of Chauncey?
-13.
Okay, so I just kind of hang around there. Chauncey's grazing.
We'll get 10 feet of extra speed.
An extra 10 feet, so if 35.
Does Grimo then like kick his heels
no.
together and it just shatters all the ribs
So if you'll move me 7 spaces, please.
like a porcelain pot?
So do those guys follow us at all?
Yeah, let me roll initiative for them.
Oh, Chauncey. You're going to have to reach in there and pop it back out. You know that, right?
Reach into what?
The
The
side.
ribs.
Oh, I thought
crawl
you
in
meant
there.
something else.
So you have to go inside the vagina and pop it out.
Yep.
Get to the ribs.
Yep.
That's the closest, most direct way. It's through the vagina.
It's like popping out a dent in the hood.
All right, Mr. Decker.
All right, so Decker's out of sorts. Pants around his ankles. Frustration boner. Gets up.
He didn't take care of that?
Didn't quite finish.
Didn't
no.
finish.
Ah, jeez.
So he grabs his laptop, reads the last line. He was very close. Something along the lines of, "Oh, Decker, my colonel needs your ram dump." He's like, "Oh, almost finished." He yanks his pants up, puts his sunglasses back on. Business time.
And he rolled for initiative better than Derek did.
Somehow, yeah, had all that work to do. I don't know if any of that constitutes a turn, all of that movement, but
No,
since this is
well-
120 feet. That's
You can get it.
Yeah, from here. Okay, so I'm gonna cast Scorching Ray, and because my even despite masturbating twice today already, still out of sorts. Someone needs one to boost it up a level.
It's morning, by the way.
Starts early. So let's see here. It's 3 rays of fire hurl themselves at targets within range. You can hurl them one target or several, so it's kind of like magic missile. Range spell attack for each ray. On a hit, target takes 2d6 fire damage. And then when you put it above, like when I boost its slot, it gets an additional ray. So it's 4 rays.
Okay.
And I do a
you need
ranged
to
spell
roll,
attack.
roll an attack for each of them.
Yeah, so it's d20 plus my
So
bonus.
it should be, what is it? Yeah, D20 plus your spell mod plus proficiency.
First one is 24.
Yeah.
Second one is 8. Third one is 16. Fourth one is 13.
2 of those hit.
Okay. Can I borrow somebody's d6 just to make it faster? Thank you.
A good roll.
First ray does 8. Second ray does 4. Oh man, spells do not do that much damage.
All right, was that your turn?
Yeah, I'll take one last look at my transcript of pleasure throws and wistfully save and then close the file.
Pleasure throws?
Yeah, it was a stroke of genius.
Do you use a pseudonym for
Literally.
that? Oh, what you up to, Derek?
Derek is still struggling to move that boulder, but then turns when he sees Miri get knocked back, and he shouts, "How dare you attack one of my loyal subjects!" And then he's just going to charge blindly, disregarding the fact that spear basically did nothing. So he takes out his warhammer and his orc ripper axe charges in, and just tries to attack
All right.
recklessly. A reckless attack, Dan.
What does that mean?
I give advantage on melee attack rolls using strength, but you get advantage on attack rolls until my next turn.
All right.
All right. So double weapon mode activate. First one is 24 23. Yeah, 23.
Yeah, that hits definitely.
Okay. Do you want me to roll for each a strike?
Yeah.
The next one is 12, 14.
That does not.
Okay. So
So your first attack connects.
Warhammer strike is the 8 bludgeoning. 3 plus, I think that's it. I don't add strength or anything, right?
To your attack?
Yeah.
Yeah, you add your strength.
Okay. So 3 plus 3 is 6.
That was your hammer
That was
you saw it
Warhammer.
connect with?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so yeah, it's these monsters. The Seg and the kind of recreated, zombified version of Gerba start to make after Grimo, and then another lightning bolt connects with the ground right behind them, and I don't have another matching monster
cool.
toy,
Whoa,
but
whoa.
it's another just big, huge black mass of these kind of weird liquid, smoky tendrils.
We'll use our imagination.
There you go. And it's like hot on their heels, swiping at Seg twice. She took a big old hit in the back and actually falls to the ground. Miri,
All right.
are you actually like falling over?
Well, it smacked me, didn't it?
Yeah.
I assumed it smacked me to the ground. Took half my health. So yeah, I'm basically just want to get as far away from this thing as possible, or I want it to go away. So I'm going to use my channel divinity. That is, turn the faithless. I present my holy symbol, which is on my shield. It's on page 87. Now I
Turn
can't
the
find it.
faithless.
Yeah, there we go. Okay. Each fae or fiend within 30 feet of you that can hear you must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature is turned for 1 minute or until it takes damage. I can read the rest of it if you want, but
Okay, so I need to beat your. What is your save? And it's wisdom.
yeah, wisdom, which is plus 13 plus 1.
Oh, so
Roll or not.
what happens if I fail the roll? It's turned.
Yes, it's
It
turned.
like turns away.
Yeah, that usually means it tries to
you
get
have
away
to
from
yeah,
you.
a turn creature must spend its turn trying to move as far away from me as it can, and it can't willingly move to a space within 30 feet of me. It also can't take reactions for its action. It can only use the dash action to try to escape from an effect that prevents it from moving. If there's nowhere to move, the creature can use the dodge action.
Does that count for me?
What do you
I'm
mean?
within 30 feet.
You're not a fae or fiend.
Oh, Fey or Fiend. Okay.
So the monster turns and moves away from Miri.
It worked?
Yeah.
Nice.
So move him a little bit, maybe towards Elise instead of. Yeah.
Oh.
All right. Is that Miri? Is that your turn?
Yes, and whatever I can do after that, I'm trying to just follow it and ward it away as best I can.
Okay. And the monster gets to try and repeat that roll every round on its turn.
Yes, I believe so. It makes it doesn't say, but I think it makes the throw on every turn.
All right.
Or I want to yell, "Don't hit it!" If you damage it, it'll my ward or whatever my channel divinity will be broken. So don't damage it. Let me just chase it off.
The creature is turned for 1 minute or until it takes damage.
Yeah.
Oh,
So I
one,
try-
one whole minute?
Yeah.
1 whole minute.
Okay.
So I try and yell as best I can to warn everybody. Don't damage it.
So the monster doesn't get to roll to try and beat.
It doesn't say so. It just says a
Okay.
creature is turned for 1 minute
Yeah.
or until it takes damage.
And that's what,
All right.
6 turns?
Like 6-second turns. It's-
Let's get out of
it's
here.
like 20.
Get on the boat. Go.
All right. So yeah, I guess he just moves further away.
Aha! Get out of here.
You've saved us for now.
Yeah.
His
Still
feelings are
another
really
one.
hurt.
There's still
Still another one.
I'm gonna turn it.
It is Racsan's turn.
I guess I turn to the other black mass and I look. What's around me?
Johnny Depp.
What are there any like? Now that I know that my weapons aren't going to work, is there any like elemental?
Oh, I also didn't mean to imply that your javelin didn't work at all. It just it
You're
was
a
like
fucking crit.
I mean, it took some serious damage, but it was a javelin from 40 feet away. So.
Can I talk to it, or is it just a creature that's?
You
gonna
can
fight?
try and talk to it, but it seems to just be this weird, mindless mass of nasty.
Okay, I turn towards the new monster and I go, Scooch.
Waxen, let me handle this.
I was just gonna say, it's like you read my mind. Let's talk some sense into this creature. Yeah.
Kill them all.
Yeah. Wait, that's you telling me?
That's what Scooch is saying to the creature.
Oh, okay. So I go, okay, that's not gonna work. Is this a wall? Is this a thing? Something?
Yeah, that's what's left of the fort tower
Man.
that you blew up.
Can I get up that?
Not in one turn.
Fuck.
You can move towards it.
Okay, I have an
You're a
idea.
fighter.
Is this thing dead?
No.
Is there a dead body near me?
Yeah, there's a bunch of dead
Yeah.
bodies over here.
And in one move, can I get to one of those bodies and then throw it at that creature? Just like feed it?
What's your speed?
Enough?
Enough.
Would you believe?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Man.
do it.
30.
Okay, I did it.
30
So,
feet.
okay, I'm rolling. I'm rolling to pick up one of these creatures and throw it into the black mass to see what it does. Like I'm trying to
You
feed
move
it.
him over here.
Yeah, what? Yeah, sure. There, make the toy do the thing. Okay.
It's not a toy. It's an avatar for the representation of where the battle is.
I rolled a 4, so it didn't work. Whatever. Or do I have to roll against
So
it? I don't know.
you're trying to throw the orc and it lands like 3 feet away from the thing.
Excellent.
It doesn't come close. It does make the creature though turn and look at you.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
And I go, Scooch, I think we did it.
I'm going to get a pizza tonight.
Who?
Shattercock.
Yeah, so Shattercock kind of is wondering what's going on because I think she's trying to figure out what was happening with this ritual thing. She starts moving towards, what is it, Seg?
Mhm.
And the zombified orc, and sort of shouts at Seg and says, Seg, what were you doing? What were you doing with those dead bodies?
Oh, I was trying to bring Gerba back. She's my princess and my everything, and I couldn't live without her. So I was doing whatever I could to revive her. I don't think I had anything to do with these lightning strikes and these monsters that are chasing us down. This was not me.
All right, so if you think you don't have anything to do with it, can we pull the sword out of Gerba and see if that actually might stop the creatures?
Yeah. Let's do that.
Okay. So I know she's really far away, but we'll get her over here. I mean, I can stop there if you want. No, okay.
Let's do it.
And then she tries to wrench the sword out of Gerba.
Okay. Roll a strength check for me.
Do you need
That's not going to do it.
inspiration or anything?
No, I got nothing.
What
That ain't
was
going to
it?
do it.
I
It's a 2.
have an inspiration. Do you want one of my
It's up to
inspiration?
you. Yeah.
I think I had one.
All right, here we go.
I don't remember.
13, but my strength is -2. So
All right.
11.
So 10 was enough. We'll say that for you to pull the sword out,
Uh-huh.
kind of fall backwards onto the ground, holding the sword. You don't see the creatures aren't stopping, but you do feel some really strange, immense power in your hands with the sword.
Cool. Okay.
You kind of you hear these maybe dissonant kind of voice. You can't make out anything it says, but you kind of start hearing some odd.
What about Gerba?
She was shaken by you ripping a sword out of her chest.
That's still cool.
But she's all right.
All right. Okay.
You guys cool?
Where's the better?
So yeah, Gerba seems to be fine. I think that's probably a good place to break.
Oh, I want to find out. I've got this badass sword now. Or
So
do you?
yeah,
I want to know what note Chauncy sent.
I forgot all about
Chauncy
that.
hate Grimo so much?
Have you met Grimo?
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know. I guess we'll
awful.
have to find out.
Right on. Well, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for supporting our show, all you first members out there. Check back next week. We'll be here doing this again.
Bye.
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 we'll probably live.